So it has again been a while since I've made a video. I feel very, what's the word? I don't know if the word is fickle or spacey, or I don't know about making videos, but I feel like I make one and then I wait months before I make another one. And I apologize for that. I feel terrible about it. I still watch all of my favorite YouTubers religiously. I just haven't been making videos, and but I do miss it very much, and so I'm hoping that this will start me making them again. As for the reason that I kind of stopped making videos, like just dropped off suddenly when I had restarted making them in Minnesota, was, I don't want to go too into it because I'm long-winded. If you've been watching me a while, you know I'm long-winded. But basically, about a year ago-ish, maybe a little bit less, I had been hearing from other YouTubers that had bigger, like, following, bigger channels than me, that they were getting dropped by FullScreen, which is a network that I was working under as well. That they were getting dropped, and their reasonings were that they weren't bringing in enough revenue, or they weren't bringing in enough views, and so the network was dropping them. And at the time, I'd been really surprised that I hadn't been dropped, because my channel was way smaller than theirs, and I got way less views. So I was like, why? I kind of thought maybe I had just slipped under the radar because I was so tiny and insignificant that they just kind of forgot me. And I was like, good, just lay low, lay low. But of course, I did eventually get the email that I was being dropped. And that's fine, you know, if that was their reason. But I was actually kind of turned off by the email that I got. I'd worked with them for years. And I didn't make a ton of money on YouTube. But I did make some, and they took a pretty significant chunk of it. I'll just say that. They took a pretty significant chunk of what I would make. And in return, I really wasn't taking advantage of what they were offering, and I will take full responsibility of that. It's just, as a small channel, I felt like there wasn't a lot actually that I could take advantage of. They would have guerrilla campaigns and things like that, but a lot of the guerrilla campaigns would have a cutoff for, like, you have to have this many views per video. Like, they might say, like, you have to have, within the first 24 to 48 hours of putting out a video, you have to have on average about, 5,000 views. And I wasn't nearly getting that. I was getting maybe like 500 views in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months. And so, my videos were very small, and so a lot of times I couldn't take advantage of the things that they were offering. They did have royalty-free music that you could use, but a lot of my videos were just kind of me sitting down and talking, and so I didn't really need the royalty-free music. And then in the videos where I wanted to use royalty-free music, I did not like their selection. It just felt like a lot of elevator music. It wasn't good. There was no popular songs that anybody would know. So I think the people that have, like, the good music, they're usually paying to use it. So I don't know. Suffice it to say, they were taking a pretty good chunk of what I was making, and I actually really wasn't using their services. That's on me. But I was too comfortable working with them and too lazy to figure out how to not work with a network that I just kind of stayed with them. But I got this email, and it was literally one sentence, and they kind of just, like, it felt like they just blamed me and then said, "and off with you." Like, that's what that email felt like. I don't remember, like, word for word what it said, but it basically just was like, "Victoria, we feel that you have violated our terms of service, so we will no longer be working with you. We hope you have a good day." It was like, I was like, wait, what? Like, I didn't violate anything. I literally sit in front of a camera and just talk about my kids and my house, and there's nothing, I never talk about any controversial subjects. Like, there is no way that I violated anything. I didn't use any music in my videos. I didn't There was no cartoons playing in the background, nothing. So I just kind of, I wish that they would have instead just went like, you know, we're downsizing to channels that meet this and your channel does not meet that, so that's why we're letting you go. But instead it was just like, no, we're letting you go because you did something wrong. And they would not even tell me what I did wrong because I didn't. And I couldn't contact anyone and get a response back as to what that violation that I had committed was. So that was the only reason why I was upset, was just because of how I was released from working with them. It was kind of a, you know, I don't know. Anyways, so that just really turned me off of making videos for a little while. Just because of that, I was like, wow, that was kind of harsh and cold and abrupt. But yeah, so that's kind of why I stopped for a while, because I was just kind of irritated with the whole situation. But then, you know, I thought about it and I was like, I really don't make videos for money. And the money that I was making was so little, it's so insignificant that I was like, I mean, does it really matter? No, it really, really doesn't. I would literally only get a paycheck like maybe 2 or 3 times a year, and it was really small. I don't even think it was enough to like go out to a dinner with my family and actually pay for it. It was not even enough to pay for that. So like, and that was like once every few months. So I was like, Tori, you're being silly. Who cares? You don't even make videos for money anyway. So I wanted to start making videos again, but then of course, life. So yeah, I don't know. Should I continue in this one video and make it longer, or should I think I'm going to switch to another video. But this one was just kind of, I just wanted to tell you guys why I dropped off the face of the earth. I also wanted to tell you that I am back, but I have a surprise. I am no longer living in Minnesota, and I think you all are going to be quite shocked to find out where we are now, where we've been stationed now. So that's going to be in this next video. You'll notice it right away because I'm going to be wearing the exact same stuff because I'm too lazy to go change. But yeah, so look for the next video. Next video is going to be our crazy PCS. And PCS, basically, if you don't know, is military when you go to your next duty station to live, that you have a PCS. So I'm going to tell you about our crazy PCS, where we're living now, and kind of what the last move looked like and what this move has looked like, and all the crazy hurdles that have happened since then. But I am going to warn you that it's a lot of first world problems. So if hearing people's first world problems irritates you, then next video is probably not for you. You've been warned. But if you kind of like hearing petty drama, craziness that happens in people's life where like everything just seems to go wrong, if that interests you, it interests me. But if it interests you, then you'll probably like the next video. So stay tuned, filming this one next. Bye guys.